This video is part of the certification program, SABA, Spreadsheet Applications in Business Analytics. Please contact if you want to apply for the certificate program, or for more details.
Now imagine that these are like three different countries. Let's say country 1, I put tax rate is 20%, 10%. Country 2, tax rate is 20%. And country 3, tax rate is, let's say, 5%. Okay. Let's say these are the three countries you have. Okay. I want to know how much is your tax in country 1. Okay, so if you join like auditing firms, etc., you may get, you may have to evaluate this type of situation. Okay, how much a person will be paying tax in country 1, tax in country 2, tax in country 3. Okay, this could be one genuine requirement we have. Okay, now how much the tax in country 2 you will be paying, right? Now, when we talk about a formula construction, okay, some students I have seen what they will do is they will write a formula for country 1, then they will write for country 2. They will say, okay, again this C6 into this, and here you have understood, okay, I have to fix the row, you have fixed the row, and you have said, okay, this is the tax you have to pay. Okay. But guys, this is not smart work. Okay. Why? Because you have to write formula, one formula for this column, second for this, third for this. If you have 20 countries, how many countries are there in the world? Let's say 200 countries. So if I have to compute for every country, I have to write 200 times formula, right? What can be done? Okay. So for that, let's understand this formula. What is happening when you have written this formula? So your C6 was here C6 only. Here you had C6 only. So you can see, okay. So see this, you had C6 here, and again here you have C6. So what is happening? That means C6 is not changing. Okay, right? Now for that we have to understand what happens if I move a formula, okay, across column. Okay, let's see, we delete it. I don't want to write for 200 times the same formula. What I want to do is, I have written formula once. Okay, I want to drag it to the right. Okay, so if it is possible, I want to drag it to the right, and I see, and I press F2. So what you are seeing, this has been perfectly dragged. Okay, why this is perfectly dragged? Okay, for that you have to understand here. See what was here, $2, and from here you have moved one column. Okay, there's an increase of one column. Okay, so any formula which has this, it will increase by one column. So D will increase by one column means D will become E. We are not changing the row, so it will remain as $2. What about C? C will become D. Okay, and C6 will remain 6. So we see whether what is the formula here we have. See, it is $2 into D6. But this D6 is not correct. Why? Because we have to have C column here. We have to have tax computed on the income. You are computing tax on the tax in country 1, which is not correct. So what to be done? So when we are moving across, I am okay with this shifting, okay, because the tax rate are changing. However, I'm not okay with this shifting. This column should remain same. So what we have, we are saying that we want to fix column. Okay. So how did you fix row? By putting dollar before the row number. So how do you fix column? By putting dollar before the column name. Okay. So here if I want to fix, what I will do is I can press dollar like this, or as I said that we can do toggle. Okay. So we are saying I will put, sorry, we don't want to fix that. We want to fix this, right? So we want to fix $C. Before C we want to put the dollar sign. So $C is fixed, and now we'll see what will happen. I will drag this. Okay. So when I drag it, what will happen? So this D has become E. So $2 has become $2, which is correct. But $6 or C6 would have become D6, but it is not happening because we have fixed it. So C will remain as C. It is not going to change. Okay. Now with that, these two change. Okay, you can see that. And by the way, if you want to, you can do this drag, or you just press double click. It will go and fill automatically till the end. Okay, since this is empty, it will fill till here, and then you can drag full here. Okay. So see this, for this entire, how many rows we have? 18 cells. I had to write only one formula. Okay, by understanding that when the tax country is changing, this tax rate should change, but the income should not change. Okay, so we have to fix column when we are referring to the income. So when income is referred C6, it has to be fixed by dollar. And so that when we are moving to the right, but when we are moving down, okay, what will happen? This will change. That is okay. Income is changing. That is okay. What about the tax? Tax will not change. Tax rate should not change. It should remain as 10%. So here we were using a formula D2. So we should fix the row. Column we should not fix because we want to move to the other columns. Right? So this is your column fixing, row fixing, and this is your column fixing. Okay? So we have only fixed column. So you have say $C6. Okay? So this is the situation you have. Right? So no fixing, fixing only row, fixing only column. Right? Okay. Is it making sense? Okay. And nowhere I have put any hard coding value. Now let's say suppose this country 3 says no, we will reduce our tax rate to 8%. And see, this has changed. Okay. So only change is done in the input, and all the outputs are changing automatically. Okay. Right. Now those, okay, I will show you that when we are grading what is the approach. Okay, if we see a formula written with any numbers, like instead of E2, if somebody has written 8%, he will get 0, and nothing, 0, because this is not a good practice. Okay. Second, if you have entered one set of formula here, another set of formula here, another set of formula here, so you have entered 3 formula, it is also not correct. You should write only one formula, and you should drag that formula. Okay, and that is your actually efficient formula construction. Okay, smart and efficient. Okay, and also it will be accurate because you are not putting any hard coding.
This video is part of the certification program, SABA, Spreadsheet Applications in Business Analytics. Please contact if you want to apply for the certificate program, or for more details.